might. Same calm every night. Veteran nerves of steel, but he laughs it off. Saw a real storm, so the rage is soft. Creeper pops close, he just sips. That's rough. Stennos, chillest in the land. Steady like a mountain where we stand. From the battlefields to the block he planned. Now he's always building in the craft. That's Stennos, chillest in the land. Heart of a soldier, open hand. Turned all that noise into peace on demand. And he's always building in the craft. That's Stennos. Hey, cobble in the chest, blueprint in his head, stacking up the walls while he's reading what you said. Yo, make a secret base, put lava by the gate. He grins, we'll make it safe, or maybe not, just wait. Oh, Stennos, chillest in the land, steady like a mountain where we stand. From the battlefields to the block he planned. Now he's always building in the craft. Stennos, chillest in the land. Campfire vibe for the whole damn fam. Turn a long day into something you can stand. And he's always building in the craft. That's Stennos.
Good morning, welcome in everyone. Hopefully you're all doing super duper fantastic, awesome, amazing, and cool. Hello. Who do we have here today? First person in the chat, Maximus Midnight. You're awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hopefully your day is going fantastic. Wonderful to see you and glad to have you. We have Geeky Ninja, Valk, Dream, Cool Dragon, Bra, Maximus, Introverted Gamer Plays, Peaches. Hello. Hope everyone is great today. Ratty, good to see you. Welcome in. Hello to you. Loophole is here. Good to see you, Loop. Hi, welcome. That's 9 inches thick. 2 people at 9 inches thick. So close. Super scammed. Dream with the birthday balloon plot. Choosing February and purple. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Dream. I'll get you added at the end of stream today. Much appreciated. Super awesome. Oh, it's good to see you guys. Oh, I was looking forward to stream for the last several hours. Basically, since I woke up, I'm like, oh, I'm ready to just sit and relax for a little bit. That's for sure. 90% chill. Wow. That's kind of me, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty chill. How am I? Pretty chill. Yeah. Yeah. I feel pretty good today. I'll take it. Yeah. 90% chill. Woo, right? Yeah, I will definitely take it for sure. I have a couple ideas on what I want to get done today. I think. I don't know, could we run that now? I didn't check to make sure it was working, but we could run that now. Yeah, let's run that now. How do I do this? How do I do this? It's been a while since I did it. All right, this does 7 actions. This will open. It'll do the whole thing. It'll open and do the whole thing. So, let's see what it does. That should... Yeah, that should start... Yeah, there we go. That should start for you guys. Can you enter to become the viewer of the week? That will put you on the screen for the rest of the week. Just like Peaches has been on there for like forever. Because I took a very long, long week. A very long week. Yeah, I took quite a long week. So yeah, you get like a minute to get in on that. And then I always have to disable words on stream because that's what that does at the same time. At least it's finally working. I'm happy that it's working. It's a viewer lotto thing. It's kind of interesting. That tea is still very hot, by the way. Wow. So yeah, this gets you the viewer of the week. Your name goes on the screen for the offline image. Yeah. And there's a lot of people hanging out in the offline chat, so they get to see your cool name on there. Plus you're on my list here for quite a while. Yeah. Muffin, good to see you. Welcome in. Hello. Hope you're having a good day today. it was nice seeing my name while playing the offline games, right? It's like, I liked it. And here we go. Let's see. Maybe you win it again. Cool Dragon Bruh. Yo. Cool Dragon Bruh's on the list now. So it takes a second. I just go ahead and update that now. Congratulations. Nice job to you. And thank you so much for participating. You're cool. I opened up my editing program and here I am there. Paste your name. Go ahead and save this image real quick. Doesn't take too long. Branding, offline. Yeah, that one. Replace that. Cool. Close. Save. I think I can press this button. Yeah. Yeah. I have it all set where I don't have to do too much. All right. Branding. Let's go over to the banner. And then we will refresh. And then let's go ahead and open image in new tab. And it has Cool Dragon Bruh on there. Fantastic. Thank you all so much for participating in that. You're cool. And I guess I have to press this again to disable all of that. Yep, I do. Cool. Nice. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And Peaches, thank you for being on there for so long. I appreciate that as well. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh, yeah. The Sten Love FFZ emote. So if you can see that FFZ emote, let's see. Yeah, that one right there. That one there. That is one of my first emotes. So I commissioned Stark Draws back when I was an affiliate, and we had Rover was our channel mascot. It was basically a skeleton head with a little bandana ascot type thing, and then we added hands that float and whatnot. And yeah, that's what those emotes are. So that's really cool. Hey, cool work. Yeah, easy, not too bad. Not too bad. I did actually have one I wanted to show off to you guys. I forgot to do this one yesterday. My grandma got this done for my birthday month, and this was for me, and it's really cool, and I wanted to show you guys. So this is a diamond painting that my grandma got done. And remember, she does these one at a time, by the way. You might recognize this face on here, but the colors on this are super duper cool. And it's really, really awesome. It says The Killer on there. It's another diamond painting. And I think it's really cool that she did diamond painting for my birthday month. Again, that's a lot of work. It's a lot of effort to go in and put all of those in there one by one. It's awesome. Isn't it so cool? So this is part of a 6-pack. She said she would do the other ones. I don't really want to ask her to do them because it's not really her style, but she did really enjoy all the different colors and everything. So I have them available to her if she actually really does want to do them. But yeah, this is the one I really wanted off of it. I think it came out super duper good. I really like it a lot. Now I got to figure out how I'm going to display that long term. We do have the sealing liquid, but we also have one of the binders, like a coffee table binder thing that you put those in. So I could always get another one of those and take one of the pages out in order to put that in and then display it. But I'm not exactly certain because you kind of want to do the sealing liquid if you're going to have it up, right? Because heat and whatnot messes with glue and things over time. So they'll eventually fall off, I think. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to figure out how that works. I like cookies. But it should be fun, I think. Lady Sammy, good to see you. Welcome in. Hello. Hi. Did I miss show and tell? You just missed it. We literally just finished it. Like seconds ago. Seconds. Like I can still feel the words in my mouth. I can still feel them. It just happened. But I don't mind. We'll show you again. It's not too hard. My grandma did this one for my birthday month. It's another diamond painting. and it came out super duper good. It is Ghostface from Scream, and I'm really happy with it. I think it's super cool because you know a lot of people, they say, well, I want a gift, but I want it to be a thoughtful gift, or I want a gift but I want it to be handmade, or things along these lines, right? They have these like, I want there to be some kind of meaning behind the gift that I receive, etc., etc. That is something I picked out. It's something that I wanted, but she actually took the time to put all of those in. So it's really cool. I like that a lot. I'm very happy with it. It's super neat. 88 on the cauldron. Plus, it's something my grandma did, so I get to keep that for forever. It's so cool. Yo, Dom is here. Shadow, hello. Good to see you. Welcome. Shadowstone, what? Hello, please. Congratulations. Nice job. High five. Shadowstone, 100 degrees on the cauldron, boiling the water, making the bubbles. Nice job. So Shadowstone, at the end of today's stream, will get 2 emeralds and 1 cauldron cup win. 2 emeralds and 1 cauldron cup win. Every, I think, 3 wins or something, you get a block on the cauldron cup. And whoever gets from where our bridge is in the end to build height first wins the cauldron cup. Yeah, super cool. Giving the gift is thoughtful enough. Yeah, exactly. I think so. Personally, generally speaking. Fish, chill, nerd. Boom. Boom. See what I get. And there goes my fishing. That's why I always do fish first in his chat, because it has to go through this whole animation thing. I got 93% chill and 73% nerd. Pretty good overall, I would say. Pretty good overall. I actually decided to stop wrapping presents just because, honestly, I can't be bothered. Every time I have presents to wrap, they just sit there and I stare at them. And they're like, we have this staring match for a long time, because usually I will gift shop well in advance. And I got 95 gold off of that. I will gift shop well in advance. The music sounds really loud to me today. Maybe it's my speakers. I think it's my speakers. I don't know, weird. But the gifts will be sitting there for weeks or months. I'm like, I don't want to go through the whole effort, because I have to get out this folding table. Because I went through a lot of effort to remove all the flat surfaces from my basement, and I don't want to take over the entire dining room table, which has a lot of stuff on it already for all my grandparents' things, in order to wrap gifts. So I have to pull out a folding table and get that out, which is kind of a process to get that out, and it kind of hurts my back. And then I got to get all the stuff out, and then I got to take all the time to wrap everything, move chair over. It's this whole thing, and then I got to put it all away. So what I did recently is I went to one of those dollar stores and I bought a ton of gift bags and gift paper, or the what do you call it, tissue paper. So I went and got a whole bunch of that, right? And now that's basically what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna do the gift bags and I want my bag back. Yeah. Thought I had that starting March recently, a gift shop throughout the year. If I just run into something that seems good. Yeah, exactly. Like if I see something and I think of you and I'm like, yeah, I think that person would like this, then I'll get it. Rather than, okay, it's time to get something now that the prices are really high because it's almost time for a holiday or whatever. Nah, I just find something throughout the year and like, that reminds me of you. I think you would like it. Boom. Son buys gifts. That will be gift wrapped already. Smart. Smart. I like that. Also feels kind of wasteful. Gift bags, tissue paper, easier and more reusable. Yeah, exactly. Also spreads out the finances. True, exactly. I had been. I'm going to finish these cookies before I eat these. I had been doing greeting cards at the start of the year, and every January I would go around, or every January I would fill out all the greeting cards for all occasions, for all people. Activate Soulfire. right at the start of the year, and then I would send that out in January, and then like, here's all your cards. But I ended up not doing that recently. Lady Sammy with the soul fire, and thank you all so much for being here at the start of the stream, so that you can use !ice. I appreciate that, and good luck. You got a 56, but you needed a 42, 69, 100, or 14. Thank you for trying. I appreciate that. Sorry you didn't win this time, but there's always tomorrow. Except tomorrow. There won't be tomorrow after tomorrow. There's only tomorrow today. Because there's today and there's tomorrow, but there's not the day after tomorrow. Though that was a good movie. I did like that movie. Yeah, that's something I want to get back into for January, is do all the greeting cards for everybody. We don't really buy gifts for adults. We only buy gifts for those who are under 18, generally speaking. So yeah, it does make it a lot easier. Kind of just like a thing. Yeah. I was never really a big fan of buying, you know, like the cheap junk, something that they're not really going to use. Or we've done like the gift exchanges and stuff in the past, and you buy a gift and it's like, hey, I gifted that last year, and they're like, shh, don't tell anyone. Like, it's still sealed. You never opened that. You know, what a waste, right? Sanja Dragon, good to see you. Welcome in. Wonderful to have you. Hope you're well. Today, we're going to work on other things. Other things. We're not doing the same thing that we did yesterday. We did the Viewer of the Week raffle. I can check that off. Nice. I need to add the heads to the list. We want to get that done early on, but I will be trying to get this final llama. I'm going to try to get this final llama today as well. There will still be a little bit of this llama wrangling going on until we get the last one, and then I can put them all away. Don't have to worry about it anymore. That's the hope. Yeah. Brought some cookies today. Yay. Nice. Did you get good flavored cookies? I really like chocolate chip. A good standard, normal, soft, delicious cookie. Yeah. Oreos are fantastic, though. Like, they're addicting. Batch greeting cards is such a good idea. I tend to buy my gifts and then forget to send them at the right time of year. Yeah, exactly. I have like all the birthdays in my calendar, so I get reminders. So if it's something I have to buy a gift and ship it for, I have a reminder set 2 weeks in advance. If it's something I just need to send a text or a card or whatever, then it's like the day of or the day before kind of thing. But yeah, doing the cards, you can spend like an hour at the store picking out all the cards. And if you're smart, you can pick out multiple cards for multiple years for the same person for the same event. I've done that in the past as well. And then you just go check out with like a ton of cards. Like, I'm good for the year. And they always laugh. And this is a no-go. Sorry, Lalama. Sorry, Lalama. Oh, but we got a llama head. So that's cool. I think we already have one of those in there. Yeah, we have 2 in there. So we'll deal with that in a little bit. I want to do a villager trade as well. But with being the handicap disabled and the brain issues and everything else, I try to limit physical activity as much as I can when it comes to pretty much anything, especially if it's something that is like something you gotta do. I try to limit that as much as possible. And with remembering things, I try to automate that as much as I can. We do have a big giant trip we need to do. I'm not necessarily looking forward to it because we have to go to the nearest swamp. And I think the nearest swamp is 11,000 blocks away over here somewhere. And we got jungles. I think it's over here based off of what I looked at the, what do you call that thing? Chunk base with the seed. And the seed is pretty much the same for the most part. I think it technically has spawn like right over here. But otherwise it's basically the same thing. So it's over here somewhere, though I think it's right over here, the swamp. We need to go get frogs. I need to get frogs and bring them back and do frog spawn. I think I need a swamp and a mangrove swamp frog, but then I also need a cold biome frog. If I remember correctly, yeah, we have cold right here, the jagged peak, so that's nearby. But I think the nearest is there's a swamp here, but I don't know if there's a mangrove swamp. So getting the frog lights for the frog light farm is going to be a bit of a task that I'm not really looking forward to. I don't necessarily want to build on the roof of the nether, but I wouldn't really mind doing a temporary farm on the roof of the nether. Though, the frog lights are for the bottom layer of Rainbow Road. Rainbow Road is going to be like 11 or 13 blocks wide of glass, and it's going to go east from the eastern gateway. So right at the eastern gateway, there's going to be a giant platform and then like a 13 block wide rainbow design going east. Underneath the glass will be frog lights. Now, I don't necessarily have to put the frog lights in first. I can do the glass first. But it does turn it into a big task to do it after. Hold up, we got thunder and lightning. It does turn it into quite a task afterwards. So I'm not sure. Wolseyman, good to see you. Welcome in. Hello. Hopefully you're doing well. Glad to have you. Yeah. Because I could just go down, you know, with some water and then some like netherrack or leaves or whatever, or moss, whatnot, and then bridge out and then just stand there and place the frog lights and then break the bridge and place some frog lights and break the bridge, etc. So that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. So we'll do the frog lights later is what I'm thinking. That way I don't have to try to rush to do it. And I don't have to do it in a temporary farm. Because that's what I would be doing, is building a temporary farm. We'll eventually have a permanent frog light farm, but that's going to be months away. Now that I'm talking through it with you guys, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. We're going to go ahead and do frogs. Let's move this down here. Later. Yeah, later. Cool. All right, what you got? We got the last llama. It took forever, but we finally got the last llama, and it's an 8.1, and it is the 25 health, and I'm very happy. That's the last llama. Oh, I knew we would get it sometime today, but to get it within less than a half an hour of the start of the stream, that's really cool. I'm very happy about this. I was not looking forward to doing that all day again. So we did put a lot of hours into that. I think I heard a pillager. I did hear a pillager. So there's our 4 backup llamas. They are the backups. All right, so we got 2 pillagers over here. Arr. Yo, good to see you, Middle Claw. Welcome in. Hello. Howdily doodly. Howdy do doodly. Where's your friends? I brought them down there so they didn't mess up my crops. Aha. Oh, they already messed them up here. Ay, ay, ay. Terrible. Oh, yeah, this is terrible. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't see any more. So I'm assuming the other one's despawned, I guess? Because they should have had a captain. Tired. Oh, middle class tired. I'm sorry. Granted, I could always go for a nap, but I wouldn't say I'm tired today. All greased up after getting my wheelchair back together. Yo, that's good, though. So it's back together. Now you can relax without worrying about it. And you're tired, so it's going to help relaxing. Yeah, that's what we'll go with. So funny how human like the pillager sound. Arr, right? Some guy in a sound booth going, ow. Right? And then they have to listen to like hundreds and hundreds of variations and decide, yeah, this one. You're like, really? Really? You picked that one out of all of these? Dream got totally scammed. Oh, Malanta. GG on 99, by the way. That's really good. No. Well, 99, right? Exactly. 99. Well, this is our breeding pair. So we'll bring these guys over there as well. So we have 4 plus the breeding pair. That's 6. That's most of a caravan as a backup. That actually gives us technically, if we really wanted to do a backup very fast, that would give us 3 breeding pairs to start off with if we needed to, right? If there was a need. Yeah, there we go. Better. Viper Chaos is here. Good to see you, Viper Chaos. Welcome in. 96 on the Cauldron. Cauldron's hot today, chat. Cauldron is hot today. It is definitely on the spicy side. I will leave these 2 llamas here to grow up. Yeah, I'll leave them there to grow up because there's a chance that they are max. So I would like to keep them if they are. Yeah. Buffering. No, I'm at 8,200 kilobits per second, 7,100, 8,100, 7,900, 7,100, 8,400. Nope, not on my end, sorry. Yeah. 77, 75. Oh, that was almost all 7s on my kilobits per second bit rate. I did raise my bit rate to 8,000, which I think is the max. 8,000 is the max. So that way, if it drops to like 4,000 or 3,000, it's still not so bad, right? Yeah, I figured. Yeah. Yeah. I think there's a couple people that they run into that. They're like, is that me? Not a problem in the least bit. Not a problem at all. I want more pickaxes. I always want more pickaxes. But we don't have many in the way of shovels either. And we have a lot of could be good picks. Yeah, I'm going to go with a shovel. Let's do a shovel with our levels. Efficiency 4 on breaking. Efficiency 4, that gives us an efficiency 5 on breaking 3. And then I can put a Silk Touch book on it, and then we'll call it good. Yeah. I never got a hello. No, I gave a hello. Thank you. Good to see you, intro. How dare, lol. I believe I did. Is there an undo? Oh, there's no undo. Hi, intro. Good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're doing fantastic. I'm pretty sure I did. If not, I deeply apologize, and I'm very sorry. That is a cost of 4. That is a cost of 4. Silk. And that's a cost of 6. All right. We now have another good maxed shovel. Boom, boom, boom. And we'll replace you. These ones are named and this one is not. Cool. I can almost put the stuff in my pocket away here soon. Once these guys grow up. Let's see if they grew up yet. Dyes. We're going to need a lot of dyes for the glass. We're going to need a lot of dyes for the glass. I want to do rainbow colors for Rainbow Road. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Roy G. Biv. But I'm not exactly certain what that's going to translate to in Minecraft. Been here for 30 minutes. Oh, look at this. I want to say I grabbed your name at the beginning. Like right at stream start. I could be incorrect though. And I can't go that far. Did it do hearts? I think it did. I was looking at chat. Oh, it did. Another max. Can you imagine? We were waiting for a max for like 12 llamas. And then the first... Yeah, the first 2 that grew up today. Because there was already 1 adult. But the first 2 that grew up today were max. And this is an 8.2. This is an 8.2. 8.4, 8.1. Okay. You become... You're 28. You're 28. All right. You become the new... You're the new guy. You're the new guy. The new preferred breeder. Did he speak back then? Yeah, he did. The farthest I can go back is before, I think Ratty came in. Ratty said, how you doing? And intro said, chill and woo. But I want to say I said it beforehand. I could be wrong, though. At least did the ice and chill commands. Yeah, 1 minute, 90% chill. Yeah, that's right. I did say the 90% chill. Now I can take this down. We should be taking fences down from the bottom up because they have the ghost hitbox, the top half of the block. So that's why when you put a fence here, it'll go flying randomly. See how it flies so crazy? It's because of that extra hitbox. It's technically inside the block and it'll go flying in random directions crazy. That's why you want to take it apart from the bottom below. Yeah, you doing anything fun today, intro? Anything exciting? My plan for today is we're going to do this water area all the way around. Oh, there's a spawnable space right there. But we're going to go around this whole thing and decorate the water's edge or near water cleanup. We should call it the water's edge. There's a spawnable space. So we'll get that done. I'm going to move that up to our second task. Our first task is add all the heads to the list. Good morning, Ms. Mist. Good to see you. Welcome in. Hello. Those are not actual messages. What? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. All right, we'll leave you here. Let me take everything out of here. I do still need... I guess that's all I need is the one chest there. Okay. Yeah, that's all I need. Just relaxing for the most part. That's good. That's what I'm looking forward to today. The only thing that could change today is getting a phone call from the repair people. That's the only thing that would really change anything today. I think I was putting it on the wall here, but well, that works. Yeah, we need, let's see, heads, near water cleanup, fort interior, dragon fight, full netherite, dragon fight, Rainbow Road initial platform, made from miscellaneous blocks. Now, before that, we need dyes for Rainbow Road. We also need to figure out what colors we're going to use for Rainbow Road. Hey, that's pretty good. We're doing pretty good on that. I almost want to do it again, but maybe we'll do it when the day comes. I'm doing okay. Hope all is well with you. Yeah, it is actually. It is. I'm pretty thirsty. Sorry, I'm going to open this. I'm pretty thirsty today, but yeah, I'm good. Black raspberry sparkling water. I like these a lot. There's no sodium. I can't find pretty much anything that doesn't have sodium in it. It'll drive me nuts. Drive me nuts, yo. All right, so what I'm going to do, it's not going to be super entertaining, and I apologize. But here on the sheet, on the bottom, it's like there. Here, see my cursor right there? That's the heads list. So what I did do is I went through here and I made a couple of these tier 3. These are the blocks where you convert a block into mini blocks. I made a couple of these tier 3 and a couple are tier 1. I don't really know exactly. It's not finalized. I don't know if we're going to do that or not, but initially I just threw that in there as like reminders. So what we're going to do right now is add these mob heads. So we already have a few, like the more mob heads, these guys, and then the extra ones on the left. So I'm going to leave, rather than put this one on here, I don't think you guys would enjoy looking at this as much as you would enjoy looking at this. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to move that over here, and I'm going to do a couple of these. Wandering Trader Head. That's one more of those we have. So we're now at 5. Brown Trader Llama. So Trader Llama, brown. We're adding 2 more, putting us at 18. That's cool. Let's start at the bottom. Soccer ball. That is 6. Soccer ball. We have 6 of those now. My Melody. I don't know what that is. My Melody. But we have 6 of those. Ooh, a mallard. I know what that is. Mallard. Yellow flower pot. Yeah, actually, this is not too bad doing it this way because it gets you a little bit of time to look at each one. So you can kind of get an idea on if you like it or not. French fries. French fries. Glaceon. There's 12 of those. Glaceon. 12. Nice. Ooh, coffee. We have 6. Luke Skywalker. Ooh. Hey. That's actually not bad. If you look at those, it has a lightsaber. It has a blue lightsaber. That's cool. I don't really want to place it and pick it up because sometimes that gives different data and they don't stack, or else I would. Pokeball. Pokeball. Old books. That's a stack of old books. Yeah, that's not too bad. Ooh, a red hedgehog. A fruit basket. That one's actually cool. I like that one. That's one I would use for decorations. Knuckles. Oh, the red hedgehog. Knuckles. That's hilarious. Yeah, I like that. Red flower pot. Okay. Red flower pot. 6. Yeah, Knuckles. Huh. A television. Television. Wobbly pop. I don't know what that is. Wobbly pop. Vaporeon. Cool. We have quite a bit on the evolutions. Pom-pom-purin. 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 Or pom-pom-purin. Vaporeon. Was that? Yeah, I did 12. Okay, good. Sunset jellyfish. Sunset jellyfish. 6 of those. Shy guy. We already had some of those. Hello? Shy. Oh, because I wasn't putting a space on there. Silly me. What is that? 18 plus 6 is 24? 22. No, it was 24. I was right. Don't do math on stream chat. Border collie. Border collie. 6 of those. Popping corn. Yeah, popcorn. Popcorn. 6 of those. Look, we're almost done. We have 2 left. Taz, the Tasmanian devil. Not bad. We only have 6, unfortunately. And Tiana, the last one. Whoa, hello. Tiana. 6. Cool. And that means we are now done with that. So I can go ahead and show you the sheet. And we have the numbers next to each one that we have available. Here's your fine for illegal math on stream. You're not fine. Exactly. It's fine. You're not fine. You're not fine is right. Math is illegal on stream. Umbreon, Vaporeon. You know, I could go through and put like a little Pokeball image next to each one, but it does make it load slower to do these kinds of things. Having a list is nice. It's nice to have that for everybody. We have 6 cow heads, 3 elder guardians. Not bad. Not bad at all. Wolzimund with a 91. A 91 already. Does it fit? Will it blend? It does not blend. All right, let's go grab. And see, I did have all those chests on me. I did have them. And then what did I do? I put them away for efficiency. And let's grab 2 of those. Pick that up. So what I'm going to do is just going to have another double chest there. And I'm going to leave the barrel. So the barrel will be for the new ones, right? And I think I'm going to stack it, actually. I wasn't going to, that's why I picked up the barrel. I was going to put it right here. But then I didn't really know where to put the barrel because there's a sign there. So yeah, we'll do that. So all of these are done. These are the ones that we haven't done yet, if and when we get them. Need a 62. Oh, yeah, 62 and a 62. Oh, that's right. Well, at least you were paying attention. But I was not paying attention to that. Ugh. Yeah, there we go. The last llama to test. The last llama to test. At least for a number of weeks. And it's another perfect? Are you kidding me right now? We had 3 perfects in a row. Bro. Bro. I'm really happy, but I'm also baffled. 3 in a row. Yeah, hype is right. I'm happy about that. I don't understand it, but I accept it for what it is. And you go there. Okay, so we have our 2 breeding pair. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's almost an entire extra llama train. A train is 10. He wants to live. He's like, I'm the last one. Okay. I'll show you. I'll show you, good sir. There's nothing in this one. Was there anything in there? No. Let's put these away. I want to harvest the wheat so that can continue to grow while we're doing stuff. There's something on my monitor there. Yeah, I want to harvest the wheat real quick. And I also want to trade with the villagers too. Because we need a lot on the wheat. So I'm just going to do the bottom 2 sides there. See, I want to jump into the creative world now and figure out colors, but I think that would be inadvisable. Because then I'd have multiple flashback recordings for the day. And it's already going to be annoying to figure out where I'm at on the flashback recordings. So maybe I'll do color figuring either later, or I'll just do it verbally with you guys through the wiki. No. Yeah, I do need another barrel over here. So I was thinking about having 2 barrels here, but then I couldn't remember why. And it's so that I can put the seeds in there while I'm doing the harvest, because it fills my inventory. And then I can replant everything. So it's basically just a secondary inventory. And then whatever's left over, I can empty that barrel and put it into storage or compost or whatever. Okay. That's 31 more hay bales, which is quite a lot, I would say. A lot of seeds. So let's put those in the seed barrel. And I'll do the other side as well. That's full, full, and full. That's 4 shulkers worth of seeds. I think that's more than enough to get us started on our next major farms and such. I don't think I really need to save that many more. We're not going to be here for too much longer in the number of streams, I wouldn't think. So. Can you go put a seed down in the spot you missed? It's going crazy. Did I miss a spot? right here. Good catch. Thank you very much. I'm usually that person like watching like, hey, you missed a spot. Hey, by the way, you're still missing it. You still missed it. So thank you for that. And good to see you, by the way, Future King. Thanks for mentioning it. I might be able to harvest the entire section without an overflowing inventory. Yeah. This side must be a lot smaller than that side. I know it's a little bit smaller, but it must be like a lot. That one grew immediately. Nice. Good. Another 24. So yeah, it was what, 31 plus 24? Yeah, that's pretty good. Not bad at all. I can get one villager trade in, maybe. Might have to wake him up to do it, and that's fine. Oh, that's right. That was the other thing I wanted to get done today, too, is we're going to finish the interior portion of the fort, particularly the iron farm drop area. Yeah, we got to wake him up to do it. That's fine. Cool. We'll do our phantom nap. In and out of the bed. Yeah. So now we're saving the poppies, by the way. We're saving the poppies for red dye. Would be nice to have all these poppies back, but it is what it is. Here's our extra overflow iron. This is our first gunpowder drop. Our first drop at all from this farm down here, which finally has, I think this is our third mob ever. Third mob in the mob farm ever. So I think I'm going to take a screenshot of our third mob ever in the mob farm. Yay. Okay. No more gamma. Thank you. Do I want to store this down here somewhere? Yeah. I can still get by here, right? Yeah, I can still get by. Cool. Does it matter? No. Is it mildly neat? Yeah. Okay. So the reason I did that is because this wall is going to come down. It's going to be stone so that it matches the rest of the walls. The thing is, I can't really do decoration in here. Can't really decorate much. And we are about time to do our hourly break show here in a second. I want to do... Oh, this got to get put away. I want to have more storage in here. We only have 2 double chests. So we're going to need to do more. So I might actually have backed up hoppers instead, so that way we can have a stack of double chests. That leads to backed up hoppers, and that's fine. I think it's better than having stuff sitting on top. I don't know which would be less lag. Items sitting on top until they despawn, or 6 backed up hoppers. Huh. So we could technically just leave it as is. I don't think I can make this any smaller than what it is. We could do that. And then I guess just stone blocks all over here, like the same ones that we used. And leave it as that. This composter could technically go in here. So the barrel could be here, and then the composter could be part of the wall. Let's see, the hopper would be here. Yeah, and we can put a block behind it, actually. Hopper. Composter. Hopper. And barrel. Yeah. Actually. And then instead of this wood block, we'll do a stone block there so that it matches the wall a little bit better. And this will actually get moved over to here. And then it is time for the snail race. Yeah. Not bad, right, Hugme? Good to see you, by the way. Welcome in. Yeah, that's not bad. We can still walk by and everything. Yeah, I like it. And then I think I'll move the sign over here. Granted, right there makes sense because it's part of the crafter. OBS reconnecting. Why? An hour in. Why? What's my speed test look like? No internet. So message failed to send. Internet is out. Can I connect via Wi-Fi? I am connected via Wi-Fi. Can I connect to this one? Oh, man. Connected without internet. Okay, so yeah, business internet is out completely. Business internet is out completely. Let's see. So I'm connected now to the personal internet via Wi-Fi, which is terrible. Died. Business internet died. Going to try and reset modem. All right, I'll be right back. I'll be back. Yeah. Okay, so I should be up now. Yeah, I'm up now. My upload's going to be terrible because this is bad internet. So let's see. Output. Let's drop down to 3,000 instead of 7,500. Apply. Okay, 3,000 bitrate. The prelude of things to come, right? Exactly. Thanks for the welcome backs. Yeah, okay. Back, refresh. If you don't see. Okay. And there's stream elements saying I'm now live. And yeah, I can't manually play the ad from there. 3-minute ad? I can play it from there. Okay, cool. Dismiss. All right. So let's see. I have my phone connected to my personal internet as well. And I'm going to reconnect it to the business internet. I reset the business internet modem. And the business internet is saying connected. It's saying it's connected. So I could technically go back. And apparently stream is dead again on the home internet side. All right, so we're kind of back. Let me move LAN cable over again. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we should be good. We should be good. Yeah. All right, OBS is showing 8,000 bitrate. I don't know why. All right. Should be fine. But I'm going to do a speed test and see what we got going on. Download of 900, strong. 30-second delay. Okay. Test. $900 download. 340 upload. 346. 347. 346, 347. Cool. So I'm guessing it showed that as like 3 different streams, I guess, now on Twitch's end. So upload is good, download is good. So it was just a temporary hiccup in my internet, I guess. I reset the modem and everything's fine now. So hopefully that's it. On the Streamlabs chat, I figured as much, yeah. Thank you. There should be a slight delay for that. That is delayed intentionally, but connectivity for chat to show isn't, if that makes sense. There should be like a 5 or 10 second delay for the screen chat for moderation purposes. So you're probably in the 2 to 6 second range, actual delay. Yeah. This is intentionally slower. Okay, so reset business internet modem, and it's strong again. Let's hope it stays. And I can grab this. I don't know if my pin message is going to go away. Yeah, that works. Cool. Thank you. I grabbed the old one just in time. Thank you. So we should be fine. Let's go ahead and do the snail race poll, though. I'm not going to actually get up this time, though. But I want you guys to get your poll in, so I'm going to run that now. Stage, yeah. Let's hope. Let's hope. All right, there's the poll. If I go here, and then I do that, you should be able to see the poll while I continue to play. Ice just checking. Lol. Yeah, thanks. All right, I'm going to go grab the stone materials. We need stone, andesite, stone brick, cobble. Stone, andesite, stone brick, and cobble. I hear bees. I should get them now while they're available. Where are they at? Over here. 2 bees. Cool. All right, we need stone, stone brick, andesite, cobblestone. I don't need that much cobblestone. Okay. Missed ice at the start. Oh, that's right. True. Breed bees to fill up those hives? Yeah. The first bee farm will be in the end. I'm pretty sure. So I think we'll probably set up a pretty decent breeding room where we just have a ton of bees in there, just like a lot of bees, and then I'll place the hive down. And then they'll just fill it up and then I can break it, I think. I'm not sure. But we have 9 that are maxed, and then I think there's like 4 that have 1 in them. Yeah. I think there's like 4. All right, we will start with regular stone, like always. This floor, can I remove it? Yes, technically, kind of. All right, so this one faces that way, that one faces that way. They're both on max. Okay. And it's okay to break it temporarily. Got it. Okay, that works. We have snail number 3 is what everybody chose. Let's go ahead and try that out. Snail number 3. Is this gonna work? Yes. 121. Is it gonna work? Okay, I just had to run it manually. Got it. Chat chose number 3. Good luck, chat. Ooh, not a green. What'd we get? Number 3? Oh my Lanta. Yo, I'm gonna have so many things to do for the redemptions at the end. Oh boy. Oh boy. So many redemptions to put through. Here we go. Go ahead and get your snail race points first. Good luck. Congratulations. Nice job. GG to you. Yay, we win. Yes. Good to see you, Rude Dog. Welcome. Sorry about all the problems. There is 1 snail race available one snail race point available per person, 30 total. 5-minute timer.
5-minute timer started.
And that counts towards your Winners Club plot victory garden, just as your fun numbers and everything else do, but it is a high value. Okay, now interesting. Yeah, we'll just leave those as is, I think. Yeah. Yo! Peaches with 67 on the cauldron. Good job on grabbing the ladder. Nobody grabbed last yesterday, so there was no one last. Nobody grabbed it yesterday. Where was I looking at behind that? Okay, behind the composter. Right there. Yeah, that blocks everything. Cool. All right, now I think I'm going to put in the stone bricks first. Yeah, we'll start with stone brick. like so. Okay. And a site. I don't remember if I was doing any kind of rules or anything previously with this, but I'm just kind of throwing stuff in there now. Doesn't really matter that much. And then cobblestone. Cardoodles, good to see you. Lovely to have you. Welcome in. Yeah, that works. And then I'm thinking about moving this portal to be right here. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. But what I do want to do is this deep slate tile. It stopped right here. I want to continue that across. So I'm going to go grab more of that. I don't think I have any more here. No. Yeah, I'll leave that. I know I have deep slate there, but I might have the pre-crafted stuff over here. So let's go look. Man, I hope that is the only internet problem we have to deal with all week. If that's as bad as it gets the one time, I will be happy. Granted, it's still kind of annoying, but I will be fine with that. Here. Cardoodles, enjoy your lurk. I appreciate you. Thanks for being awesome. Yeah, we'll start with that. Actually, that's more than enough. Now that I think about it. Yeah, it's going to bug me. This one over here. Need to pick up all these mushrooms too, but ain't nobody got time for that. All right, you got a couple of seconds left until I disable the snail race points. Just a few seconds remain. Snail race points. Almost died. I guess I could bring this down. I guess like that. I'll pick up all these blocks in here now. All right, thank you so much for participating in the snail race poll. I'm going to go ahead and disable those points now. Appreciate you guys. Y'all are awesome. Congratulations as well. Yeah, that works. And then I go up here like so. Yeah, that's fine. Hardly ever need to go up there anyways. Oh. Give Stennos IRL a cookie. Okay. Okay, I'll take a cookie. Thank you so much. I could use that. And no alert went off for that either. I don't know why, but it didn't. One of the staff is looking into the reasoning, but yeah. Let's go ahead and disable this. Boom. Oreo Thins, mint. So I have Thin Mints. Ha! Ha! Thin Mints. Get it? Hilarious. Thank you so much, Cool Dragon Bro, for the cookie. I really appreciate that. I have been quite hungry, so thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. That's a good cookie. There's like just enough mint in there to where it's like, yum. If you like mint, you know what I mean. It has that mint flavor. Autocrafted by Mac828. Let's go ahead and put it right here. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's super nice of you. And delicious as well. That's not the block I wanted to put there. Perfect. So that is not all over here. It's all over here now. And I can put the poppies in there. That's temporary. Do I want to change a little bit of this? I could put the barrel here instead, right? This barrel. This is the nitpicky part when I'm just being nitpicky for no reason. Yeah, there we go. Now it's more compact, smaller. Yeah. So I'll take the poppies out of here and put them in there. Yeah. Yum. Delicious. And then the poppies to compost go in there. Oh, snap. Hold up. Wait a minute. Ha! I knew I was missing something. Yeah, that's funny. I covered up the barrel there. That goes to the crafter, the auto crafter. So this one here becomes blocks. Cool. I think that's a lot better than what we had. This area looks more complete-ish. Over here, though, why is that a full block? Is there something on top? No. Do that. It's a full block because of whatever that is. If I were to remove this block, interesting. Okay, and we don't have that problem here because this is part of the wall. Got it. So we could bring this portion right here down across, right? So I could go all the way across. I don't know if that had something on top of it. It did, yeah, okay. So we'll go fix that real quick. Hold up. I thought I just saw particles on there. No, I didn't. Okay. Did not. Yeah, we just bring that right across. And I guess I'm gonna have to go. No, I don't. Cool. Do you like the wheat fields? Thank you very much. It adds a little something, especially when it goes right up against the building. It's nice. And it fills in space really good too. It makes it look lived in, I would say. Thank you very much. Yeah, that does look a little weird, but it solves that little problem, which I guess is better. Now, do we want to do the same thing over here because we have a similar problem? Could bring it across right to here. Yeah, I think I will do that, actually. Yeah. Out of meetings. Welcome back. Well, maybe I should say, I'm sorry you're out of meetings. Do you want some more meetings? We can provide you some. Just kidding. Good to see you, Grexley. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the land of not meetings, Geeky. We are glad to have you here. I'm waiting for the listen. No, bad. You don't want more meetings? Yeah, I'm being lazy putting the slabs in there because I don't want to go back up again. No, bad. Oh. Yeah, and then over here, I'm going to leave this because this is like a temporary storage thing. And then once the tunnels are built, this is not going to be a storage thing. So that will be a future Stennos problem. Yeah. Buffering, yes. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate. It would have gotten me if I wasn't preoccupied with staring at the buffering. But I appreciate that. Is this modded Minecraft? It is not. This is basically vanilla. There are some like light mods as far as mini HUD and a couple little things. So as far as changing things in the game, no. We do have like a couple of texture packs that change. This is a bed, right? The texture packs for the bushy leaves, but those are texture packs. As far as mods go, I have the world map. That's a mod. And a couple small things along those lines. Voxy allows me to see really far. So you can just barely see the tops of the trees over there. That is like 3,000 blocks away. That's a jungle. So we are right here. The jungle is right here. This is the jungle. 3,000 blocks away. So that's a mod. But as far as things like regular modded stuff goes, no, not really. That scared me. Sorry, Maximus. Lol. Yeah, I buffered for a few seconds there, but it didn't go down to 0. It went down to like 700 from 7,000. Cries at the timing. At least acts scared, lol. How is it on an island? Is it hard? No, it's actually a lot easier to be on an island. Old Nintendo dude, good to see you. Welcome in. It's actually a lot easier doing an island build because it's pretty quick and easy to light up the whole thing. Or what I did is I kind of lit up half of it, and then I went and fought on the other half for a little bit in order to get XP and drops and things. Um, but yeah, once you have it lit up, it's almost no danger, and you can do what I call a phantom nap in and out of the bed like that. That resets the phantom spawning. So now I don't get phantoms for 3 more days, and I just let the night ride out so that I'm not inflating day count or anything. But yeah, it's actually pretty easy. It's not difficult at all. Gonna mute again, focus on work. Have fun, Geeky. Thanks so much for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the bits. Whatever happened to your mega project? Good to see you, Endless. Welcome in. Hello. Well, technically, if you want to get technical about it, this is still Elendor, the old world. We were on a, yeah, it is Elendor, yeah. So, hello. I don't know why that sound played. Hi. Good to see you, crew fan. Welcome in. Hi. So we were on a large island. It was 11,000 by 9,000 blocks, and we had 10 years worth of plans in order to change every single block on top of that island. However, I was naive, and I did not understand that Mojang would continue to change everything so drastically as they decided to, with the caves and cliffs and everything else. So I would have limited myself to that little island for forever. So we did vote to do a one-time overworld wipe. And then I also took like 2.5 years off to take care of family and things like that. So with everything, we basically wiped everything we could. This is still the same old map. Let me go ahead and sleep so you can see the map a little bit better. But this island that we're on now was copy pasted. So what I did is I used one of the map tools. So that's why you see the color of the ocean is a little bit different here. This is from the old world. I basically deleted chunks and left certain things there, and then reloaded chunks in a large biomes world. So this is old. And then down here, this is a giant ocean right here. This is old. You can see the size of this ocean in a regular biomes world versus a large biomes world. This is a similar ocean, and that's an ocean. And then I left this over here. This is Chicken Wing Island. This place is massive. This is a Mushroom Plains biome, and it is gigantic, and it's the shape of a chicken wing. So I kept that. I kept this, and I kept this, and we deleted everything else in the overworld and the nether and the end, and reloaded it in large biomes world. So yes, still technically the old world, and I will redo a lot of the old builds. I still have the old world, so we can go look at it, so I can get screenshots. I have schematics, all of that, but I plan to not use Lightmatica. But we will bring all of those old builds back, and this is just going to be a lot larger than before. Yeah, my head hurts. There's like 20 years of plans on this, at least, at a minimum. We're almost done with Spawn Island here. We're almost done. So what we're working on right now is the interior of the fort. This is Fort Spawn. We're working on the interior of that. Later today, we will work on the coastline. All of this down here where we still have torches. All of that's going to get cleaned up to look more like this. More overgrown and such. All spawn proof. We'll do that. And then we're going to start working on the dragon fight. Final prep materials. That's the next thing. This right here is the entrance to the vault tunnels. This goes out super duper far. It currently goes to about here-ish, but it's going to go out to here, and then it's going to turn right, and it's going to go all the way out here. And this horizontal portion here will have tunnels that go south and north. That's where the vault tunnels will be, and that's what you get to use your emeralds on. Think of it like a Hall of Fame, a place to put all your collections and stuff. So that's one of the only overworld plots. Most of them will be in the end at Rainbow Road. And Rainbow Road is our next major big build that we're working towards. I've been trading for glass for that regularly, and it's actually hour 7 in-game, top left corner of the screen. hour 7. It's now hour 8. And we can trade with the villagers around hour 8 and 11. Tiny Castle and trying to save up for it? Yes. So that's one of the good things about this major change and shakeup that we had is things are a lot more grandiose than they had been previously. Because previously we had smaller biomes and we were restricted and everything was in the overworld. Now we're doing a lot of stuff in the end where we can expand almost infinitely. So your tiny castle is going to be absolutely massive. If you want to max out your tiny castle, it is going to take you years. We're talking like 3 or 4 million channel points. Yeah, 3 or 4 million channel points just to get all the basics in. And that's with the very cheap tiny castle upgrades. Yeah. Do you think you will have a sign garden where you put your Twitch subs? We have something very similar to that. So over here on this bridge will go out and then all the way down to that village over there. We have signs here. Your username glows here. Get it? Because it glows. Ha! Anyways, every colony that we build, all of these settlements that we build, will have the Wall of Fame. And there will be all the names on here. And that will be through channel points. So it's part of the end of settlement, like the settlement completion, the colony completion stuff. You can see the dark green channel point redemptions. That's what those are for. We'll be doing a few of those, I think, next week, maybe. Yeah, we'll probably have this done next week to where we'll have the moment banners available and then the Wall of Fame and I think like 1 or 2 other things. But I must leave. Take care, Endless. Thanks for dropping by. Hope life's treating you well. Good to see you again. We'll catch you later. Yeah, I think we're going to move this against the wall there. It shouldn't change anything there. And when I do that, that gives me... it really doesn't give that much space, but it gives a upward space. The main reason I did it like this is so that I could put some kind of zombie pigman trap in order to get them to go down and drop their nuggets, but we don't get very many, hardly ever. And I think I would rather have it against the wall instead. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. Let's make sure it's connected properly. Yep. Connected properly. And we got a couple of these guys in here. Maybe I can send one back through. Nope. Oh well. Cool. I like this. So I think I will put it here. Because I do like that next to it. It's kind of somewhat inviting. I did kind of the same thing over here instead of filling in that corner. Keeps that corner a little open. I might fill in this corner though. I don't know. Do I want to put it here to match? Unsure. But this chest will go over there though. Okay. I kind of want to put it on a shelf, actually, and have it be a double chest, even though we don't need a double chest. No, we'll do slabs. And then let's go ahead and do a single chest here. Ready with 53 on the cauldron. Good luck on getting 100. All of that. That's another thing that's on my list is I need to get I want 2 stacks of arrows for the dragon fight. I'd like to have 2 stacks of arrows. I almost want this to be 1 block higher than what it is, but I also don't really feel like moving it again. Like I said, nitpicky. I don't know. These ones look like they make sense. Over here, it just doesn't make sense. It just looks weird to me. But I'm going to leave it alone. It's good enough for now. I don't think I need to put anything up here for spawn proofing. No, it looks like it's fine up there. We'll leave that alone. And I contemplated a red wool here, almost like a banner. Almost like a banner. But I don't know, that seems kind of weird. I almost prefer it without that, like just completely plain. We might not need to put anything there. I could do... Oh, we could do that. Is that 5 more? Yeah, not bad. Do you multi-stream like on Twitch and YouTube? No, I don't. I'm not really a fan of it, if I'm being honest. I watch other streams and they will either... They'll talk to someone else and I can't see the chat. Like, oh, it must be from one of those other platforms. Not a big fan of it. I prefer to prioritize on Twitch, but I do post all of my VODs on YouTube. When IRL stops being a little crazy for me, I will be posting regular videos on both of my YouTube channels. Let's Plays of this world, along with clips and everything as well. Yeah. Stutters again? Bro. Well, it looks... Zero, then 4,000, then 0, then 4,000. 0, then 4K. Then 0, then 4K. What server am I connected to? Stream. West. I'm connected to US West, Oregon. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I am getting quite tired of dealing with this literally every single stream. I'm convinced it's Twitch because my internet is just fine when I'm not streaming. When I close OBS, it's better. We might be back. We might be back. Going to, if it keeps happening. Yeah. Looks like I broke the stream. Good to see you, Alley-oop. Welcome in. Howdy. Responding in chat because it's 4000 then 4000. My download is 830 and upload is down to 35. But I bet $100 cash money if I were to close OBS, wait 2 seconds, and try again, it would be better. I don't want to do that because it's going to break the recording. We're at 5,000 bitrate, 0. 5,000, 4,000, 4,000. Stable? Question mark? Stable at 4,000 bitrate? 0. Never mind. Bruh. Bruh. When my internet does go out, I get a text generally before or immediately after the internet goes out from the internet service provider. They are extremely good about that. Surprisingly good. So I'm uncertain. Got that earlier. It was fine for a while. Then it came back in the shower and it's acting up again. Yeah. And I don't know why I'm signed out of my internet provider thing again. I hate being signed out of stuff.
What?
Yo, Pike, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You're awesome. I don't know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, but thank you very kindly. Wonderful to see you and happy birthday. It's not Twitch. Rudog says it's not Twitch. Logging into my internet provider. Yep, you're back now. Cool. Thank you. We're just going to be sitting here for a minute. Logging into my internet. Go away. Go away means go away. It doesn't mean give me another junk. Got you back. 10-second latency to broadcaster. Thank you. We hear you now. Welcome back, everybody. Mine did that for almost a year, and it turned out it was a node problem, not Twitch. A node problem. How does that work? How did you find out about that, and how did that get fixed? Is that related to your internet? Because I had them come out. They replaced a couple of things in our walls. He said a lot of the stuff connected to the actual building is new, and we were like right next to the fiber. I've been trying to get to fiber, but I think I might just have to tell them I need fiber immediately. Even if I got to pay the like $5,000 or $7,000 in order to do it, I'm just, I don't know. Service. Manage building, share Wi-Fi, internet data usage, test internet connection. All good here, so maybe it's a locational problem. No outages detected, according to my internet. Testing the speed to your gateway. Yeah, it was funny because when they came and did the test, right, I'm getting between, I I think it was like 8,000 plus download and 8,000 plus upload to the actual the wire that goes into the modem. And then obviously your modem will meter that down to what you pay for. So I don't know what the deal is. It's testing speed to the gateway right now. It is connection is good at your home, 114% of the planned speed. Connection to your gateway is 114% of planned speed, and on OBS I'm at 3,500 kilobit per second, 3,200. But I'm set to 7,500, and most of the day it's been around the 8,000 range, so I don't know why. Connecting to a whole bunch of different things, all of the items. Wired connection to the computer is good. Still having issues? Yes. Check for website issues. It's not that. Turn off VPN. I'm not using one. Restart your device. I'm not doing that. And there's the internet again. We're at 7,800. All green. I'll be making cookies today. Yo, what kind of cookies are you making? Hopefully they're delicious ones. Well, they're cookies. They're going to be delicious. Hopefully they're a delicious flavor. Let me do a speed test on my end. I got you back 10 seconds. Mine did that for almost a year. Turned out it was a node problem. Yeah. How does that work? A node problem? So I'm getting 114% of the speed of my plan. 1,100 down is my download speed for the plan, and I'm getting 1,250 down. It doesn't tell me what my up is, but on speed test, I'm at 58 up. You get nothing? Yeah, yet nothing has arrived. I've signed up for all the cookies. Oh, Zach, that's hilarious. Yep, and it's probably going to be buffering for you guys right now. Probably going to be buffering for you now because I'm at 0. I'll make the Oreos straight out of the pack. Got sitting on my desk. That's hilarious. I love that. Delicious. Delicious. I really don't know if you're seeing anything right now because it's showing me at 0. Yeah, and it's gone again. All right. Closing OBS. We'll wait 2 minutes. Speed check. If it's good, I will restart. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and end stream. Stop streaming.